Have you ever wished to be unshakable? Not cold, not numb, not untouchable, but strong enough that betrayal, criticism, or rejection no longer breaks you. We all want that, but the truth is, most of us try to get there the wrong way. We build masks, we act strong, we hide our pain, and yet deep down, we still bleed. Carl Jung, one of the greatest depth psychologists of the 20th century, gave us a radical insight. The goal of life is not to escape pain. The goal is not to become invulnerable. The goal is to become whole. And when you become whole, pain loses its power over you. Now, before we dive deeper, let's clear something up. You've probably seen YouTube videos claiming Jung taught you should become unavailable or detach completely so nothing can hurt you. That's not Jung. He never believed strength comes from withdrawing or playing games. He believed growth comes through integration, through facing your shadow, not hiding from it. So if you've heard his name used to justify coldness or manipulation, know this. That's not psychology. That's marketing. The real Jung taught wholeness, not withdrawal. Most of us are taught from childhood. Don't cry. Toughen up. Don't let them see you hurt. So we grow up thinking strength means pretending rejection doesn't sting, pretending betrayal doesn't cut deep, pretending we're fine. But here's the paradox Jung pointed out. The more you run from pain, the more it runs after you. The more you resist, the more it persists. He wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." That's why ignoring your wounds never works, because they don't disappear, they just go underground, and from the shadows, they rule you. So the way forward isn't about becoming untouchable, it's about becoming aware, because real strength is not the absence of pain, it's the presence of awareness. You may think what hurts you is out there, the betrayal, the rejection, the words that cut. But here's the truth. Those moments only have power because they touch a wound already inside you. The insult stings because it echoes an old insecurity. The abandonment devastates because it awakens a deeper fear of being unworthy. Pain doesn't begin outside. It begins where the outside meets your unhealed inside. Jung called this the shadow, the parts of us we deny, repress, or bury. When someone or something touches that shadow, it explodes with pain. That's why two people can go through the same situation. One collapses, the other grows stronger. It's not the event, it's where it lands. We suffer most when we secretly believe, if I'm good enough, strong enough, perfect enough, I'll never be hurt again. But life doesn't work that way. Control is an illusion. You can't stop rejection. You can't prevent loss. You can't silence betrayal. What you can do is face the part of you that believes you must control life to feel safe. Because freedom doesn't come from controlling the outside. It comes from integrating the inside. The real battlefield isn't the world, it's the unconscious. Everything you repress, the anger you swallow, the sadness you hide, the fears you silence, doesn't disappear. It sinks, and down there it grows. Ignored pain leaks into your choices. It repeats in toxic relationships. It drives self-sabotage and unexplained anxiety. As Jung warned, we cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Your wounds don't heal by denial, they heal by being faced. Since childhood, most of us were taught to run from pain. Don't cry, toughen up, be strong. So we grew up thinking pain equals weakness. But Jung saw it differently. Pain is not your enemy, it's a messenger. It is the unconscious saying, look here, something needs your attention. He once said, what you resist persists, what you accept transforms, which means pain becomes destructive when you fight it, but it becomes transformative when you listen to it. So, what does healing really look like? Jung called it individuation, the process of becoming whole. Individuation doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean nothing touches you anymore. It means you've integrated enough of yourself that when life hurts you, it doesn't shatter you. You stop being a puppet of your wounds. You stop reacting blindly. You start choosing consciously. That's what it means to be free, not untouchable, but unbroken. This path takes courage, because facing yourself is harder than facing the world. It means dropping the mask, admitting your needs, confronting your shame, anger, and fear. It feels like death, and in a way it is, the death of who you pretended to be. But Jung knew, every death in the psyche is also a rebirth. Integration means discovering you are not just your strengths or your wounds, but both. And when you own both, the world loses its power to destroy you. Here's the paradox. The real shield is not armor. The real shield is clarity. Armor isolates you, keeps you brittle. Clarity connects you, makes you resilient. When you know your triggers, when you've faced your shadow, when you accept your pain, life still hurts, but it no longer breaks you. You feel, but you don't drown. You stumble, but you don't lose yourself. That's the difference between living in reaction and living in awareness.